Hello everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today we have a Boy Howdy campaign for you. Our first round here is the Roulette Lane, followed up by our second map, which is going to be Wheat Fields on Conquest. But before we get into that, thank you to our Patreon members for the support. If you'd like to support, go to the link in the description where you can get a live stream of all the broadcasts we do. You can advertise your regiment on the bottom of our videos and get an additional broadcast per week. Our teams for today: on the CSA side, you have the 7th Louisiana Archers Brigade, 3rd Kentucky Stonewall Brigade, Army Northern Virginia, Twin Banners, and the Pennsylvania Army. Whereas on the Union side, you have Eagles Brigade, Midwest Brigade, 2nd United States Regulars, 7th Kansas Cavalry, 3rd United States Horse Artillery, New York Volunteers, 42nd Pennsylvania, 1st Ohio, 5th Kentucky, 5th Corps, and the 7th South Carolina. Server pop today, if it'll appear on the screen. There it is, 260, and inbounds right now is a 9 towards the CSA side. CSA doesn't have artillery, Union does, and Union has 12 on artillery. So right now the Union team is down by 21 guys. So that is going to be rough for them frontline reporters today. For your Union side perspective, you have Pancake here from the 65th Illinois, and then CSA side you have Team Flash from the 7th Louisiana. So, reason why we started a little later in this round is they don't start moving out till 43. At that point, they can only quick time until the 40-minute mark, which we just reached. And so CSA starting to sprint. This is Roulette Lane here. You have the point of contention kind of down this road on the stone wall. Union kind of hoards this L formation on this map. Their job is to hold this line. If CSA breaks and takes a hold on the snake fence or the stone wall, it's pretty much game over for the Union side. And obviously, as your CSA side, you can either go up the hillside and try to turn Union's flank there, or you can kind of go straight here. Now, you do have some CSA skirmishers getting charged out right now. My 42nd PA, nice few tickets. You'll see CSA try to hit this Union left flank, but it's usually nothing crazy because that's a very hard angle for CSA to attack. Now you have the Union artillery located on the top of this hill. Nice little spot that they have here. However, if Union loses a snake fence, they can get charged out, and that can be not so great for them. So, Union defensive line here. Looks like you have on the far right Midwest Brigade, followed by Eagles Brigade, 2nd U.S. Sharps, further towards the center, CNYV, 5th Corps there. And then holding down Union left on the stone wall, you see the 42nd PA. Countering them on the other side, CSA, mostly bunched up here. You got A and B PA, Twin Banners, 7th LA, Stonewall Brigade, 3rd Kentucky, holding out front, holding a little further back by the barn, where CSA is keeping their flags back to respawn. It just looks like a mix of guys that are respawning after dying. CSA's got a nice little spot here that they could use as a defilade to provide them with at least a little cover. These guys over on this side have a nice flank, and that's why some of these guys are crouching. Unless they're going to charge, they don't necessarily like it. When you crouch and die, you lose 3 tickets for your team compared to just standing up and losing 1, but it looks like they're just trying to stay alive so they can fire. But, I mean, all these guys that are dropping when crouching, they're losing 3 times the amount of tickets for their team, which CSA is down a little bit on tickets. It looks like 42nd PA, that was holding Union left, has now moved over to get a nice little angle here on CSA holding in the field.
Go left, go left.
And you can see CSA shifting further left. So Union's kind of responded to this well, obviously represented by the amount of tickets that they're winning by right now. It looks like CSA maybe is going to charge here, but there's only a few of them going in. 7th LA and A and B.
Shoot it down!
And they're going to get beat back pretty quickly.
Shoot them up! Get into them! Shoot shot, boys! Back shot!
Shoot down.
Get that scum down!
I thought they were charging for a second. Sorry.
Shoot them down.
So Union is completely destroying CSA, out shooting them. That's what you'll kind of see in these higher pop servers, because again, we're up to 260 now. That's a lot of people, 130 people crammed in these tiny areas. And the larger these server sizes get, the harder it gets for teams to break through defenses. You have a lot more guys defending, shooting. Look how far Union's able to spread out, and they're kind of double, triple ranking it in a sense. It's a long, beefy line, and that's just hard to break through if you're CSA, especially when CSA, I mean, you have a nice little defilade, but it's still kind of in the open. Looks like those CSA skirmishers returned to that house over there. And this is with every map in War of Rights, is that the higher the server pop, the harder it is for the attackers to win the game. It just makes sense that way when you have a lot of bullets shooting at the attackers. It's definitely still possible for CSA to win. Roulette is a CSA bias map. However, it's going to be a lot more difficult. Look at that flanking volley there. Got about 4 or 5. So Unions has about a 4th of a morale stage lead right now. A lot of the CSA kind of hunkering down behind here. Looks like some of the CSA are trying to get a nice little flank at 42nd, which is maybe why we saw them pull off earlier. This is a nice little angle. Should be hitting those shots. Looks like it's A and V and Twin Banners, PA that have shifted over here. Those 3 groups sticking together tonight. And 42nd PA pulling off because of that.
We're just trying to keep them suppressed in this building right now, boys, so we can press the attack on the snake fence.
Be intrigued to see what happens when CSA charges, because although these shootouts can be important, the matches come down to those charges, and Union's looking really good right now. We'll see how they respond. That's the thing is, if wherever CSA charge, Union can respond quickly as a team. Now, if Union doesn't do that, well, then they deserve to lose. But, oh my goodness, what an arty shot.
On your feet, lads, come on.
Come on now. Let's go, boys. Let's go, boys. Keep moving, boys. Keep moving with the
So
star.
you see they don't have the bayonets on. I think their officer has to tell them to put it on, and then they have to go in and charge, I think, for those to happen. Helps a little bit when you're shooting, not having a bayonet on. It reduces the sway of your gun a little bit. Obviously, because you're moving a little away from the ammo.
I'm gonna just PKO around and fuck them up at the cabin area. I'm just moving man over there.
Artillery can, I think they can shoot through the gun. It's confusing sometimes if cannon and shots can go through. I know infantry rifles, you can shoot through that bomb. Stonewall Brigade's getting aggressive.
Independent fire, boys. Independent fire.
Independent fire.
I like that they're trying to get closer and be aggressive, but they're shooting at guys that are on a stone wall. Sure, they have a flank, but
I have no fire. It's
not necessarily a true flank. They're still a little angled where they could hit the stone wall.
I think it is 30.
Because moves like that are going to not help your team at all. I get one to be more aggressive and try to take that stone wall, but one, you're just sitting right next to it, allowing the enemy team to group up like that. And you only did it by yourself. You're a little outnumbered there. Look at that beautiful line of dead bodies, though. That is a weird quote to say. That's crazy. Hey, it shows that they formed a very nice line when they were still fighting there. But seriously, though, with the flags respawning in people so quickly and defenders having a great position, you got to charge with your whole team, especially on a nice defensive position like this. You got to charge as a whole team. You got to wipe them entirely. You can't slowly shoot them out. And CSA needs to change something up, which is why they've shifted over to this right side. They're using this little walkway. It's a weird walkway to be having for a house, though. I don't get why there isn't a snake or a white fence on this right side. That just feels dangerous. You could fall off and break a leg. Speaking of breaking things, rip that fence. So cool to see it fly apart. So CSA is starting to spread out. They're pulling a little further back. They're getting completely outshot, so I'm glad they're at least changing up their strategy a little bit, because they've been doing this for 8 or so minutes, and they're almost down to engage. Union's up almost half a morale stage just from a shootout, which is surprising. Stuff you don't normally see. So CSA spreading out a little more. Who's going center here? It looks like 7th Tennessee heading down there right now. A little further behind, you got 3rd Kentucky.
line, gentlemen. I don't want you guys taking aim at the stone wall. I want you guys taking aim at the snake fence. Take aim.
CSA seems to be trying to find a way to get this ticket lead back, but I don't know if a shootout is going to be able to do that.
To the left, up and over.
Shift left, shift left. There's some rocks behind.
I mean, there's no great angle for CSA to be able to shoot and deal a lot of damage. You might think, oh, these guys are well protected back here for Kentucky. Artillery can still see and shoot them,
Is it full?
but they're so far away, it's going to be
Yeah, I knew that was coming.
hard to hit your opponent consistently in big numbers. I mean, you'll get a hit or two every volley, but that's not significant. And with that black timer trimming down, it's going to be very hard for the CSA to get that ticket lead back. It's going to be very hard for them. Let's see if that balance has changed at all. It's still 20 in CSA's favor infantry-wise, which is a crazy number. That, I don't know, that's really showing how kind of well Union's doing here. And being down 20 guys infantry-wise is big. Granted, artillery's had some good shots so far, so props to them on that. It's always a lovely question with artillery worth the manpower. Not that shot, though. That shot was not good.
They're staying up on that half stone wall to our north as well, just behind the white picket fence.
So we're about a third of the way through the match.
Just gonna launch a couple shots that way.
That ticket gap looks like it's getting a little closer here. CSA is up by, or I guess down by a third of a stage. It's going to be tricky. It's going to come down to these charges. Because, I mean, even if CSA is down by half to 3/4 of morale stage, even a full morale stage, they could still win this game if they win a decisive charge, which we haven't seen yet. The problem is CSA has been very hesitant to move their flags forward. And so you'll see CSA sometimes, they will charge the center but not bring their flags with them. And the only way you're going to be able to gain ground as CSA and take those positions is if you bring those flags up. But obviously there's the risk of losing that flag, but you got to charge there with your flags at some point.
Alright, 27th. 27th
Yep,
on me.
I agree.
Double quick.
You have to mass.
Third on me, double quick.
Where's TKO?
Double quick on Polo.
So it looks like they're starting to talk about maybe charging here. 3rd Kentucky and then maybe 7th Tennessee in the distance starting to move. They got 5th Alabama here. Enjoying the nice little area that they have there. It seems like CSA is going to try to mass charge on this left side instead of sitting wait. We'll see how the charge is. You'll see teams do one of two things. They'll either all charge and try to turn the flank of the defenders, which is what you should try to do, get on their side. Or you'll see teams mass charge and hit the whole Union line or the defending line with their whole team, which is, I don't think it works as well. But granted, if you try to turn the flank, you are much more clumped up. So CSA is making a second effort on this left side. And it looks like they're just going to go straight in.
Let's go, let's go!
Into them, boys.
V for victory, 33rd! Charge, bandits!
Shoot them here, boys.
Right here, second. Hold behind these guys. Independent.
Union's
right
got a
in front.
collapse up here. You can see some regiments starting to do that right now.
Off the fence, boys, off the fence. Off the fence. Let them go up and over. Keep fire, EV. Keep fire.
CSA is starting to turn that corner. They have not brought up their flags. Got more CSA starting to pull up from the distance.
33rd charge.
Bleeding on tickets,
33rd
boys.
charge.
Sorry, Ghost. Cut him down, boys! Cut him down!
33rd charge.
CSA looks like they're starting to gain some ground. They had a couple guys charge the center. You can see on the top left side of your screen. That's distracting a fair amount of Union. CSA now bringing 2 of the flags up. What is it? NYV, the 5th Corps guys of 42nd PA stayed down here to deal with whoever charged down here, which looks like it's the 5th Alabama guys. They got destroyed, but by 5th Alabama charging there, they let the rest of their team defeat the Union in detail.
Tennessee shifted to the right.
We'll see how Union responds if they're going to try to charge up here and try to take it or out shoot down. At this point, CSA's got 2 flags up here. Looks like NYB and
Come here,
taking
Johnny
the fight to them.
Landed on the fence, right there, direct front.
32nd getting a volley in the side from the distance.
You can't hit me. You can't
And
hit
it looks
me.
like they're going to sit and shoot. CSA starting to move down and hit Union on the flank. Union now at engaged. How's Union coming in from main spawn? Looks like they're all still spawning in. We're getting back here on flags. 40 seconds getting hit to the side.
Off the fence. Off the fence.
Get off the fence. Independent fire.
Whenever that attacking team gets on your defensive line, you got to try to throw them out as quickly as possible. You cannot sit and shoot in most situations. CS has got 3 flags up there now. They're going to be out spawning you.
Well, I was trying to.
You can volley and get as many kills as you want, but those flags are going to keep spawning guys in. And because of those groups staying in the center and then not fully committing to a charge up top, as an entire group, some did, they are getting picked apart now. And that's the type of charge CSA needs. They're still down by maybe a third of a morale stage, but
Push it, push it, push it.
There's a whole line.
it's nothing crazy. CSA now has a very good chance of winning this game. They just gotta get Union down to breaking.
Knock it in.
They have about a morale stage and a half
Look, they're coming over.
of tickets to get
Shoot 'em
there.
down.
42nd
Shoot 'em
PA
down.
pulling off. They're getting flanked hard.
The 27th move.
You have Union holding back
They moved,
now
they
at
moved.
the artillery using those caissons.
Okay,
Now CSA can charge these out if they want and go down to that stone wall on the bottom side of the hill too. They'll most likely charge the caissons just because it's not on point. They still have a chance to deal a good amount of tickets. And Union's disorganized with no Steam chat for those officers. It's going to be hard to communicate an effective plan. It's already hard enough to win this as is. As Union, especially when CSA take that stake fence.
At the sprint. Let's go.
And Union's going to try to throw them off, not with many numbers.
The flags, take a step
Wow,
off
they're
the
just going
flags.
away. Take it.
Flags, go back down the hill. Flags, go back down the hill.
Union not bringing the flags up.
Pick up that flag and keep those flags down the hill. Let
See how
them
it goes,
keep
though.
spawning in.
Keep running around,
Hold
keep
them.
running around.
CSA starting to turn a little more. Union wiping kind of the corner there. CSA is going to go to second ball.
Come on, boys. Go home, GI.
Okay, Union's making a little progress here. CSA is kind of spread out, distracted in a lot of areas, which is why Union's kind of holding off here. Their respawn's running up, especially those officers. I'm just concerned with Union throwing away a lot of tickets, but that seemed to do better than expected, at least from my vantage point, especially since they didn't bring up those flags, but I guess the guys spawned in and ran right up.
Screw you, I have a pocket.
Union dropping like tickets though. That's the thing. Union's only advantage at this point in the round is they have that ticket lead. And they should try to keep that as long as possible, but it's going to be very hard to do, I guess, regardless. So I appreciate the effort to charge that out. You know, you're trying to throw CSA out of the position, but you got to do it as a whole team, and that's hard to coordinate.
Sprint it up.
And tickets are now dead even.
Prepare to right face, gentlemen.
And YV's pushing through the orchard now, trying to get a little flank here.
the fence and pen fire.
I don't know how much this is going to do. Other than,
Shoot him.
we'll see, though. CSA pulling off the corner, though. At least that flag's running up top of the hill. 3rd Kentucky and 5th Alabama holding this for CSA. CSA first to drop. They take the bosses.
Get that flag up to your right.
And looks like more Union reinforcements pulling up.
prepared.
Here they come. They're gonna push us. Ah.
Get that
Union
goddamn
now
flag
taking
up.
losses. So Union is going to take that corner. Good team effort there. Very good team effort there. However, CS has still got that corner. Union's got one down flag. People are trying to get it, but getting shot in the process.
Keep shooting for a second.
More coming.
Keep up fire, keep up fire.
Union's holding pretty good.
Hold on him,
Or
hold on him,
losing
hold
the
on him.
ground.
Kill it off.
Tickets not so much, but they're even now.
Those
If
guys.
you look at the map and balance here, Union's trying to get that flag on the top right, but they just keep
Nice
dying.
shot.
Don't get the. Hey,
I can't see through the
Let's
bush.
see here.
keep shooting.
Yeah, no, CSA, according to this lovely ticket balance channel, it's a 44% ticket advantage to CSA.
Oh, nice.
So Union's got to kill a lot of guys to have a ticket lead, which just shows you how crazy it is that Union was up by half a morale stage earlier in this game. Also, what's interesting is you saw like 8 guys go for that Union flag. That's a lot of skirmishing out of line tickets lost. Look, here comes another one. Oh, Snow Cactus gonna do it? Oh, he was close.
Get it, bring it back. Let's go.
Union lost a lot of guys trying to get the flag. You can't blame them for it. Again, that's a mobile respawn that you need to have. CSA look like they're trying to make an effort for the top here. 7th LA, 3rd Kentucky, 7th Tennessee.
Get away from my team!
Oh my God, is that Stonewall
You forget yourself, good sir!
No, it's...
Looks like you have some more CSA hopping up and over now. They're getting hit as they're coming over though.
Hey, what are you doing here, you sissy officer? Yeah.
And it looks like Union is going to hold. Oh no, artillery got overran. My favorite pop-up in the game, by the way. So yeah, Union hold that. Tickets slightly in CSA's favor, but Union not losing a lot. Looks like maybe 42nd here.
Again.
Put themselves in a nice little spot to get a great flank on CSA. Obviously a little far forward, but CSA is more preoccupied holding that snake fence as they should. And here comes more CSA going for that Union already this time. Union's got 1 flag up. It looks like Union infantry pulled off.
Hey, it's Falcon. Hi, A-Tech. Bye, A-Tech.
So this will be a nice little ticket gain for CSA. I'm assuming we'll see though. Artillery trying to defend the best they can with their swords.
Come here, Yankee boy. Come here, boy. Come here, boy. Go night-night. Go to night-night.
And it looks like A&V 3rd Kentucky. Some Stonewall Brigade guys as well able to hold, and that ticket gap is growing in CSA's favor. Now CSA's got 19 minutes to kind of do what they want. If they want to, if they want to run the clock out, they can try. Union has an advantage here. They have numbers on the field if they wanted to try to charge up as a team. Granted, they don't know that. You have 5th Corps trying to move up.
Get ready, gentlemen.
Step right up the convoy.
We got a great big convoy.
With
Oh my
5th
God.
Corps.
Kill that guy and his unergonomic faction.
Obviously, Union's not going to realize how many CSA are up there. Not a whole lot. And so, can't blame Union for not charging, but it's a little unfortunate.
Hey, Flags, if we get charged up here, you need to run out.
CSA's getting a lot of guys back in right now.
Yeah,
Only 42nd. I think they saw how low CSA was, and they're going to put an effort. Or maybe they'll just volley on the side.
Right, northeast. Look northeast.
A lot of those shots went almost in 42nd. That hill angle is going to hurt you. CSA trying to run. Oh, this is a unfortunate move here. 42nd might lose their flag in this too. Wow, they're going to get clean sweep too, except for maybe Wakely on the bottom. Will Etheridge make it out? Nope. Pancake trying to help, but he dies. Union drops to breaking. I don't know. Very risky move. I like the idea of trying to wipe them out, but it did not go well for them. Union looks like they're trying to shift back up to the top of the hill. CSA charging out of the barn. 33rd Virginia, some 7th LA guys as well. Guess it's Stonewall Brigade. First RB there as well. They're not going to do much. If anything, they'll hit CSA down the breaking. Oh, I guess they don't. Well, look at that. So, 1 CSA flag down. I don't know why they're not picking it up. They just hate that flag. And Union's going to get 42nd PA's flag back. So both sides are breaking. 16.5 minutes. Union's got plenty of time to lose. CSA's got plenty of time to win.
Shoot them Yankees, boys.
Right down, lads. You heard it.
Unless some crazy ticket exchange happens or Union retakes this, it'll be crazy. You have a lot of pressure coming on Union's backside.
Hey, we're in here.
Yeah, he
we're in
died.
here alone, and that medic.
Kentucky's moved
Robert,
up here.
Turn around.
See some Vulcan Legion guys
Over
as
this
well.
way, Easy. Your left.
So,
Easy to your
yeah,
left.
these two guys on the ground here. Oh, they're gone now.
And Union's going to try to throw them on 42nd PA move again. And they don't have the flag.
Shut the right to shut right!
There was only 2 of them.
Back to Richmond, people.
Shoot in the face.
Go. Hey, can you stab me? I need my ammo back. Alright.
So, Eagles Brigade looks like they collapsed down there as well. That's providing a lot of distraction on the CSA. Again, reform and keep it back. Firepower. That's an artillery shot. So, CSA up by a fourth of the stage right now.
27 Virginia, go north and regroup with ATAC.
If we go down the fence, all of us, probably, but we gotta go, we gotta go.
Everyone on this line. Take aim low.
Honestly, probably behind.
Steady. About face.
So, are they... Yeah, it looks like they might just keep heating Union's side. I guess Holcomb Legion, 3rd Kentucky.
Full kits.
Man. I was just looking at those leaves. It's like, why are we still looking at fall here? It's the middle of December. Aye. I cannot wait for snow on Sunday. So that's when it's supposed to
Keep
drop.
shooting into that mass, boys. Keep shooting in that mass.
The word is hopefully.
Heads up, pilot. Your spawn people over the wall.
A and B. Pushing down the hill a little bit.
Trying to climb over the wall, yeah, he dropped dead.
Crouching, trying to get a little more cover while they reload. They have a little...
Shooting uphill.
Actually, their ticket lead is
We
pretty
keep
much
shooting
not
uphill.
Slow catches, shoot around, bud.
Seize the means of production, 65th. We're going far left.
tickets.
Oh no!
Independent fire up the hill, 65th.
That's a great call.
They show your information. Oh, there's
I'm stuck. Please move. I'm stuck. Wicked, I'm stuck. Thank you.
So CSA backing off that fence line a little bit. They might be getting ready to charge or just preserving themselves a little more artillery. Has put some good shots on their side. Union kind of having a makeshift case on wall here.
You have like 2 seconds.
And 42nd PA moving back out here again.
Go club. Take aim.
Yeah. A lot of those shots look like they went over. They didn't hit a whole lot.
Ooh, yeah. We punch a hole.
And that's the thing, when you shoot in this game at these close ranges, the bullets rise up. And when you're shooting uphill, you're compensating for that change in height.
There they go, we gotta go with them, we gotta go, they can't go with them.
Yeah, we need reinforcements then.
I got about 3 or 4.
Flank them around the side, right here.
Yeah, go where it's fucking easy to.
Right through. Fucking ball! Let's go! You! Oh, you didn't make it!
We're holding this.
I'm holding it.
Watch that, boys.
42nd PA gonna try to hold this. They're gonna get a nice few spread out CSA tickets here. Where did the CSA tickets go? What? Union's retaking the top of the hill as CSA pulled off. Huh? Where did the CSA tickets go? They just disappeared. Union's up by a third of a stage.
Oh, good fucking help for
I was looking at the charts, not the freaking tickets.
Fall back,
There's no Third
We have
Kentucky.
4 flags in the woods. Fall back. You're wasting tickets.
I think 42nd needs to engage this. Union needs to get the CSA down the final push as soon as possible so that CSA doesn't have time to reform. They fell back to reform. I don't know for what reason they fell back, but Union needs to get Like, the CSA guys here, they should not be charging in here. They're going to final push. Oh, my goodness. Where did those CSA tickets go?
How's it feel to die, Rambo? Come here, boy.
I don't know.
Rebel. I meant to say Rebel.
I mean, we saw CSA start the charge down at 42nd.
We shoot them down.
And they were getting a few out of lines and whatnot there. I don't know if Union collapsed up top and got a few kills there. CSA pulled off, but CSA down the final push. 2.5 minutes left. Union still in breaking. You got about a fourth of the stage. CSA tickets don't matter anymore.
Back up, back up, back up, back up, back up.
Hold the line. Keep shooting 6.
Union's about to drop the last stand.
I don't respect you. I don't respect you.
Step back from the fence.
And once Union hits that, once they die, they can't come back. CSA not seeing the flags up. They're just trickling guys up, which is to Union's advantage. Slow trickling is going to be able to
Keep racing. Keep racing.
potentially make it so CSA can't do a whole lot of damage. However, they're starting to break through the Union line. And any second now, Union's going to drop the last stand.
Shot that right before I get the rebel through there.
Charge in, boys.
Alright, quick, stop friendlies!
Alright, second, breaker loads. Rotate left to
Still
the
not
stone
last
wall.
stand.
Get up to the
Minute and a
stone
half
wall.
left. There it is. CSA some moving through the orchard from the main spawn.
Yeah, guys.
So Union trying to contest this. Not a whole lot of trickle anymore, at least from that barn. It's going to be a close finish here. I really cannot wait till this after action report to see
Take
how
aim
CSA
straight down the
lost all
line,
those
aim
tickets.
low.
Why is CSA flags there?
Let's go. Charge down. Let's go.
We gotta go. Hey,
Let's go, Banis.
Glory awaits, brother.
So CSA's got less than a minute now.
Flag, do not pick up that
So
flag.
Union has more bodies on that point. When that clock hits 0, they will win the game.
They're coming. Shoot them.
Here comes CSA.
Breaks the leg.
Not necessarily having bayonets and reloads.
Hold them here a second. Wait till they hop over.
Don't you do it. You fucking did it.
30
Hold here a second.
seconds.
Wait for them to hop over. Don't run up.
Oh, you're not gonna hop with your
CSA respawning from main, just trying to gun it over here. I think Union, wow, you're really close. CSA has still not brought up their flags.
That's what happens.
15.
Load in their faces. Light them up as they jump over.
Oh my God, second.
Either.
Hold them for like 9 seconds.
10 more 8, 7, 6,
Oh my gosh.
5, 4, 3,
Stay off the
2,
wall. Come to
1,
you.
0.
Wow.
God loves Union. God hates rebels. God loves Union. God loves Union.
That's a crazy Union win, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, meta-wise, CSA, even though they were down on tickets, they took that snake fence, but those tickets dropped for CSA at the end, and Union took back that snake fence, probably because CSA retreated. I mean, we'll see in this after-action review. That was a unfortunate thing to miss, but a great win on Union. That's why I love these 200, 250 man, I guess, middle 200s. It's a good number. Maybe a little lower, but what happened? I mean, CSA, great win from Union. They had a huge ticket lead at the beginning. CSA was able to start winning a little more. And they charged and took that fence line. But it looks like CSA started pulling off because they're taking too much damage, and then Union pushed up and shot them off. Great win from Union. We'll see you all for round 2. And here we are with round number 2, up to 270 now. Inbounds is 2 to CSA initially. Artillery-wise, CSA has 12, and the Union has 8. So when we consider that into the mix, it looks like that the Union has 3 more. Actually, it's dead even now. Union's got 4 more guys infantry-wise, which is nothing significant. So this is a fun round. Apparently they didn't get to the second round for the campaign on the tabletop, so this is just a fun round, which I think is kind of funny. But I'm excited for this because they are only fighting over that B point until the 25-minute mark. And at that point, they can start fighting over A and C. Normally, you see a lot of fighting over that C point, some fighting over the A point, but no fighting over the B point. So I'm intrigued to see how this goes. Now, both sides have artillery. Remember, Union's got artillery up here. Very nice. And then CSA countering on the other side of the field. They have their artillery over there. Now, I would think that Union would win this, just because you could see it, they're all gunning it to the point. This is great to watch, but Union's closer, and they also have that cornfield to kind of use as cover. Outside of that, this is overall pretty much even. Jeez, this is funny to watch, everyone running to the point. But you have some CSA gunning it to the left side of your screen. Union's going to get to that point.
Keep moving, keep moving.
Right
EB, hold here, on this line, hold here.
CSA already's about to pop off. Because Union is... Oh, that overshot. But it got a flag. Maybe another guy or so. Shot, overshot. You got some melee going on here. Stonewall Brigade getting charged up by 42nd PA. Looks like Union's going to take this point. Now, most of the Union team charged in here. Not a whole lot of CSA pushed up, because you had a lot of guys move up here. Looks like it's A and V. And twin banners as well. You got 7th LA up here. And then you have some Union, 7th South Carolina, that are heading over around for the flank. So, it's fascinating. CSA is almost not bothering with the point, because most of their team didn't go there. That's a great arty shot. That's the nice part, is at least CSA already's going to get a nice shot. Now, if you don't know what Conquest is, you could see Union has 1 flagpole capped right now. If a team has more flagpoles capped than their opponent, then they deal an automatic ticket drain to their opponent. Don't know the rate exactly, but it's a pretty significant rate. So if you're up by 1 flag, you're dealing 1 flagpole's worth of damage. If you're up 2 flags worth, you're dealing 2 flagpoles worth of damage, and then same with 3. If you cap all 3, you start a counterattack, and your opponent has 3 minutes to either neutralize 2 of the points, or neutralize and then retake 1 of the points to stop the counterattack. But we're only fighting over this B point, and you can see CSA's already taken a hit in tickets. Granted, they lost some charges, but you'll see that rate increase as time progresses. Now, if each side has a flag, they cancel each other out, so no one is losing flags at that point.
Keep moving to the corn. Keep moving. Keep moving. Hold on to you out here. Let's get everyone together. Hold here.
So Union's spreading out, trying to avoid that artillery shot. You got some Union charging CSA in the distance. Maybe gonna go visit their artillery. You got the 65th Illinois, part of 5th Corps, shifting up, going around. 7th South Carolina's holding back. So CSA looks like they're gonna try to hit this corner from this direction, using that corn kind of as cover, which is probably the best angle that they have to go to that point.
Hold your fire. Hold your fire.
Geez, CSA already is ripped any Union guy down here. That's all I could say in advance. Eagles Brigade, rip to these guys.
Spread it out to the right. Spread it out to the right over here.
But you can see, outside of those few charging we saw at the beginning, nothing crazy has happened, and CSA is already down a 1/3 of a stage. It could get up to half within the next minute or so. I mean, if Union keeps this cap for the next 11 minutes, it's going to be bad for CSA, especially because Union has a good chance of getting 2 flags once we get that 25-minute mark. But here comes CSA making a break for the point. A and V twin banners, some 3rd Kentucky guys going there as well.
Hold fire, I see flag.
Union artillery, here's your chance.
Flag C.
Prime targets. Ninja going for that decap.
You got this, Ninja. You got this, Ninja.
And a lot of Unions sitting back. I don't know why there's a unit sitting 100 miles away up by Union artillery. I don't know why there's a group up there. So most of the Union is getting wiped here. The Union and the wood line are still kind of skirmishing from the far side. Granted, you have CSA on the top right. CSA neutralized the point.
Keep shooting, Six. Keep shooting them.
NYV is trying to hold down there, but they are very clumped up. Artillery is going to have a field day with you. I don't know why Midwest Brigade. I don't know why you're all the way up here. I mean, it really feels like. Also, Union, why are you charging there, Artie? You're gonna get kills. 42nd PA, you're gonna get a good chunk of kills here.
Huzzah!
But you're winning a battle, but you're not gonna win the war here. By Union spreading out so much, CSA condenses the team, collapse on the point. They're winning it, and although they might not cap that point, they probably will. But even if they don't cap that point, they decapped it or neutralized it, which is making sure that CSA can't lose tickets to that flag drain. Because, I mean, CSA is down about a fourth of the stage right now.
Keep firing, boys, just like at the fair.
So, 42nd PA collapsing from the artillery now. They're bringing a flag too. We'll see if it survives, unlike last round when they went behind the CSA team. They're keeping their distance, though.
Independent fire, boys. Good move, boys.
So, CSA started the cap.
EB, shoot him down.
I'm surprised NYB, EB
Yeah, what's up? What's up? Are
are
we charging?
holding up here.
What's going on?
Third us guys are there. They're going to get slaughtered. Here comes 42nd PA moving from the right side of the screen. They're going to link up with...
We're going in. With me now. With me now.
We're going in.
With me.
Let's go.
42nd PA is going in right now. They're trying to prevent the cap.
Defend the point.
Dixie motherfuckers! Take it down!
Oh, your pistol didn't work for you this time, did it? Come on, boys!
And CSA are going to hold that pretty well, and this will secure the point for them for sure. Where is the Union artillery? Oh my goodness, that was overshot. That wasn't even close.
More coming in east. East, southeast.
Like, here's a huge chance for you. They're so clumped up. But CSA get that point. Union loses 3 flags in the process there. Tickets are still about a fourth of a stage, but that rate will start going down. Now, Union, if they want to try to take this point, similar to CSA, you got to hit them down this side. Biggest issue, though, is they don't have the flags. Unlike the Union. Sorry, unlike CSA.
Second pullback.
CSA's got 3 of those Union flags down, and they have all 4 of their flags. So they're going to be able to keep respawning their guys up in the fight. And a lot of these Union guys that are dying here, they are going to have to respawn at main, which it's basically the Cox's push main spawn. It's all the way down that hill. That'll take you a couple minutes to get out. Also, Union needs to worry about their tickets, so I don't know why they're crouching behind hay bales in which you can shoot through. So those flags that are down, once the person dies with the flag, 5-minute despawn timer. Oh my goodness, artillery just destroyed 2nd U.S. Sharps and 1st Ohio. But those flags got a 5-minute despawn timer. So once the guy dies, you wait 5 minutes, it'll despawn. Someone could spawn back in with that flag. Now if you run the flag out of bounds and then die, then it's a 15-second-ish despawn timer instead of 5 minutes. So both sides about even now. Almost a third of the way through the match.
From all 3 of those.
It's looking great for CSA. This has traditionally been a CSA bias map. Union can get to the A and B point quicker than the CSA can. But it's not by much. C points in CSA's favor. By a little bit. So you would expect CSA to win this map. Just the terrain, I think, favors CSA overall on this map. So, Union looks like they're pushing to this side. Holcomb's Legion's getting hit.
I love killing. I love killing.
42nd PA pushing them out. 65th Illinois with. I wonder if someone's going to hit engage when the clock hits 30 minutes on the dot. That'd be pretty neat.
Quick on the cap.
Get in line, gentlemen.
42nd PA. Looks like New York Volunteers.
Let's go. Quick one, Parker.
And 65th Illinois are pushing through the corn. Uh-oh. Is Holcomb's Legion going to make it? Oh, if they shoot, they're going to reveal themselves, maybe. And Union goes down to engage. Look at that. So, remember, we still got 4.5 minutes. Oh, they ran right into each other. So, 4.5 minutes until A and C point can be captured. So it looks like Union's going to try to go the same route that the CSA went. Biggest difference, again, no flags for Union. They're not going to be able to get those mobile respawns. So if a guy dies, he's out of that fight for at least that charge. Eagles Brigade's going straight in, though. No backup with them.
Here they come, boys. Here they come. Brace. Prepare to brace.
Brace, brace, brace,
That accomplishes... Actually, it looks like they were distracting to allow their friendlies to get their flags. So, good charge on Eagles Brigade's part there. It looked bad from the angle I was at, but... It was a risky gamble, and it paid off. Although Union still looks like has a down flag. But at least you got two of them back.
Back into the corn, 42nd. Break your loads. Into the corn, 42nd.
And Union dipping back, CSA charging up. 3rd Kentucky moving that way.
Hey, what's up, baby? What are you doing? You just died. You just died. That's what you're doing. Keep going, keep going. Kill them all the way up the hill. All the way, all the way, all the way, all the way, all the way.
3 minutes until both sides can cap the next points. Now, if I'm Union at this point...
Right here. Go into them. Go into them. Shoot them in their ass. Stab them in their ass. You don't even know we're here.
Don't stab me, I'm a friendly.
Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. Yeah, you love it. You love it. I got you. You remember that. Yeah, that's right, buddy. TKO. Rally. TKO. Reform. Right here on the wall.
But if I'm Union at this point, you're not taking that B point. CSA is basically contested on it. You got to go for A and C, which Union has guys over here skirmishing what exactly? The CSA Arty? I mean, Midwest Brigade has a lot of guys here dedicated to a few artillerymen. Artillerymen, they're all the privates have the swords, so if they get into a melee, they probably get wiped, especially since they don't have a flag there, but... Union got hit a moment ago at a bad time, getting either retreated or defeated. And CSA is doing it perfectly. It's almost 25 minutes, so they're moving to take that C point so they can have their 2 points capped. Maybe they'll make a tiny effort for A. Union should have been moving out to the A and C point and starting defending it a few minutes ago. But obviously they didn't have their flags, so they couldn't effectively do that. And we saw when Union was over here, CSA just collapsed and charged them out. So this is a unfortunate series of events. It looks like Union's going to at least get the A point. I think I saw a flag here. Yep, so Union will at least get that A point, but CSA is entrenched on that C point. Really, whoever claims it first has great control of it. It's just a nice defensive spot to have. And that B point, I don't know why Union Artillery has not been firing down on B. I guess, I mean, I haven't seen a whole lot of hits from them. Only overshots. Just seems like CSA Artillery has been cooking. 3rd Kentucky Twin Banners moving up the top of the hill. 65th moving through. They're going to get a nice little flank out there, but it's not going to do much. The thing is, in these shootouts, you get a kill or two, great.
Flag other
They're
side
going to
of the hill.
respawn in very quickly.
Advance, TV.
And look at that ticket difference. It is almost half a morale stage right now.
Form the line.
So CSA is going to get C, Union's going to get A. CSA will still be up by a flag. Looks like Union over by CSA already charged them out.
Oh, they're getting charged. Move up, move up. Independent, right in front. They're right in front.
You get him, you get him.
Make sure you're in cover second. This big rock is good cover.
For your information. We love you, Yankees. We don't want to shoot you. We want you to surrender. To kill our...
Charge these Yankees out, Tennessee.
Charge them out, charge them out, charge them out.
And A and C point now active. Second U.S. Sharps getting charged out. It looks like Eagles Brigade
Behind us.
charged in here as well.
Okay.
They're severely outnumbered at this point.
Flag.
That's how 3/4 of morale stage difference. So Union getting A. CSA, you got to be capping C. Yep, it's almost there. And so the status quo has been kept. And Union's down by a flag. A lot of Union here at A. Looks like they're going to try to make a break for B, and now would be a good time. You know that CSA is at least distracted at C, and from the overview vantage point, a lot of CSA are at C, but you might as well make a break for B, especially if you look and you don't see a whole lot.
Cannons hit us.
Yeah, amen.
Spread out. Spread it.
Spread out, spread out, spread out.
By the way, CSA just seems to blow up. They have got 4 flags on one fucking spot.
Oh shit, Parker, get your lazy ass
Angel, no napping on the fucking job.
Get on point, get on point. Get on point. I will set your
Overrun.
Assault through, cover our flags.
Overrun him.
Cleanse this battlefield.
There we go. 3rd Kentucky, Stonewall Brigade holding the point against this charge. They're outnumbered. Union probably is going to win this, but Union will drop to taking losses in the meantime. CSA already trying to say something though. Ooh wee.
TKO, count of time, push forward.
Straight into the corn, Union, straight into the corn.
And with no reinforcements until now, Union seems to have won this. They're clumping up very tight, though. CSA already might have a field day in a second. Who's moving down? Looks like A and V a little scattered out. I don't think they're going to be able... Oh, we'll see, though. I don't think they're going to be able to do a whole lot, though. Union decaps that.
Flag down. Put that
We ain't in Kansas anymore, boys.
flag to the flag. They're gonna fucking stab me. I gotta put my bayonet on. Oh, I'm on the ground.
Got some more CSA collapsing now. No Union is contesting C right now, and I mean Union at this point just needs to get a flagpole lead on CSA, which they're starting to raise this B point. That's the thing. CSA's trickling down to try to hold this B point, which is understandable because you got to have guys defending C. You don't know if Union's going to make a push there right now.
No, get up here. Get up here.
But where'd the Union go? I look away and like there was like 15 of them, and now there's 2.
Left and crouch.
Whoever got that flag out, you're a good man.
Kill him, boys.
McLovin. Rip. Union does get the B point temporarily. CSA collapsing. Eagles Brigade going around the side again.
At a sprint.
Turn left, turn left.
Look behind you guys, look behind you, look behind you.
So Raiders Union capture that point. That 9th New York flag. Now lowered.
Ramrad.
Flag right here, flag right here.
So CSA, they're just sticking to the B and C point. They're staying very tight to each other. Looks like you have a couple CSA making an attempt at A to decap it, which is smart. You do have a small Union force defending as well. 2nd U.S. Sharps. Wow, artillery.
Charge, second charge. Right up here on the stone.
Yeah, that's a good shot from artillery. That one close. Nothing there though. CSA might make a little break for A. It takes Union a second though to get ready, which is why they would do that.
Sorry, boys, that got a little wild.
Novikov, headache,
But they don't
Conway.
need to. They don't buy a flag right now.
Charlie, shift right.
Once I get my load, I'll shoot.
That's the most interesting thing in like the GOA, Boy Howdy, War Brothers events. It seems that CSA, at least the few War Brothers that I've watched, but it seems like a trend that CSA is playing this Conquest game mode a lot better. But obviously that could just be recency bias with stuff I've seen this week. I mean, at least for this week, CSA, look at that. They're defending 2 points. They're moving together as a team when they're defending those 2 points, even though they don't necessarily have an officer chat. They're very aware of what's going on. And the thing is that A point is so close to where CSA is at that they can start doing shenanigans like this. And even on maps where the Union safe point isn't even close to CSA main spawn, they still send a small detachment out, and Union's got no one defending it. It's hard to defend that spot necessarily as Union, but CSA get that decap. So Union's now losing 2 flagpoles worth of tickets right now, which is bad enough. You have some Union moving to that C point right now, but more importantly, that's going to distract a good chunk of Union. It's going to waste time. Union's going to lose a lot of tickets. So good move there from those Holcomb Legion guys with a good artillery shot there as well to help them, at least with 2nd U.S. Sharps. I think there was some 3rd Tennessee guys. I assume that's Tennessee. Tennessee Cavalry, maybe? Looks like newer tags. At least I haven't seen them up until recently. Union might have a numbers advantage, though. 65th pushing around the side here. 5th Alabama. And 7th Tennessee holding for CSA. Gets charged up by 42nd PA in the rocks, though. But it looks like, based on that flag movement, CSA flags are pushing this way. The Union's not going to have a lot of time at this C point. Artillery's been overrun. CSA charged the Union already. Would have thought. A and V cutting this way, trying to prevent this 5th Corps.
Oh, left.
Decap.
Left.
Fucking grandpa.
T.
Friendly.
And so that is going to fizzle out there. CSA is going to hold strong. Union retaking that A point as we speak, but the damage is already done. It's about a morale and a quarter stage difference right now between both sides. And even with Union taking this point, they're still taking a ticket loss.
I'm taking the nap.
Hey, Union retook their artillery. They're probably going to win the game, though. I believe it. Union's going to hit breaking any second.
And behind us in the southeast.
So again, CSA's got control of B and C. I'm guessing that's a Union flag over there. Never mind, CSA flag, but there is a Union flag here. So
Alright, TKO, color guard, back.
Union's down 2 flags right now as they hit breaking. CSA mass going to C outside of 3rd Kentucky. It looks like CSA is moving down again to decap. Does not stop here, except it looks like it's 27th Virginia and Holcomb Legion this time. They don't have a flag, but this is torture for Union. Holy crap. Some Unions making an effort to B, although CSA roll up there. NYV, and they're like, oh, CSA's not there. Oh, now they're there, and they're going back to A.
First Ohio,
which
get in
I don't know
there.
if they saw the decap happening, but they definitely weren't going to be able to
30
contest
seconds,
B.
alright.
Look at that. CSA's got that decap again. Man. More CSA's moving down from C. I mean, seriously, if CSA brought a flag to A, they could get that. Even if it was for a few minutes, that would be huge.
Oh, there's another guy.
And NYV is going to get that recap. I mean, can we hear what unit officers are saying?
Keep moving, boys. Keep moving.
Keep moving, keep moving.
John, keep that bayonet up.
Who knows?
Okay, I'm back down to
I feel bad for Twista. I'm looking at frontline reporter stuff, and the amount of times I see must have 3 guys to engage in combat, because you can't Rambo and fight people. That's a rule for this event. The amount of times I've seen Twista say must have 3 guys, at least 3 to engage in a shootout. It's funny, the amount of times he said that tonight. Obviously, my in-game messages don't pop up. If they did, that's what they'd look like. And you could see must have 3 to engage. Silly guys.
Hold here.
By B.
So,
Yeah, hold here.
New line.
Fire.
you can also see the lovely messages in there. Anyways, Union's retaking A. CSA at B and C. Union still has a down flag at C. Looks like the one at B despawned. But it's about a morale and a half stage difference right now. The gap is growing. Oh, look at that CSA flag.
Be ashamed if we shot it when it got to us.
Enjoying the countryside with his scenic tour of the battlefield. That's honestly something the devs should do, is just you're able to spawn in and just walk around the whole map of Antietam. No boundaries. Well, maybe boundaries on the very edges of everything, but you know what I mean. Just kind of let you explore. That'd be neat. But regardless of that, CSA not really defending C. I mean, that's the thing, right? The difference is CSA are spending some manpower to go and decap A, while Union has sent groups to C, but it's actually been a concentrated force. It's been usually half their team.
Charge them out, boys.
Where? Who?
Right in front! Blue bellies! Your front.
Southwest, I think.
There they are. Yeah, you're alone. Hey, check that from me. Check.
And CSA's pushed up the Union Artillery. Union might try to charge them out, but
Deco is northeast.
Line up for the defense fire!
Line up for the defense fire.
Oh!
Guys, that's me. Be mindful. That bush has collision.
and the problem with Conquest right now is Union is not aggressively moving to B or C, and those flags do a lot of ticket drain on you, so Union's just wasting time right now. And I know Union's lost in a lot of charges tonight on these points, but it's the only thing you can do.
They're still there, boys.
Like, seriously, send one small group to C. CSA's not even defending it. Similar to what you've been doing to A this whole time. CSA's got a lot of guys grouped up by Union already. Union's very spread out. They are dropping. Their tickets are going. Union's going to hit last stand soon. And this round is going to slowly die out for the Union.
Do you want a runner? I can go tell him, Colts.
This is a Confederate unit to the northwest moving right now.
Okay.
Put that flag down in the open.
Someone cut that rag down the open. Nice shot. Nice shot.
So, I mean, yeah, this was overall a pretty systematic win from CSA. Union was closer to that B point initially, so that's why they got there. No surprise with that. Here we have some charging up here.
Flag southwest, it's in the open!
I'm trying,
Parker, northeast!
Well, aim better!
No, holy shit!
Let's go, run, baseball bat! Run charge! Turn around!
And NYV is going to hold that. Both sides are going to drop to their next stage. So it looks like they were just trying to kind of finish this off. But, I mean, you got that B point first, but from there, CSA Howdy and infantry just kind of slowly overwhelmed the Union. They took that B point, they held it well, they got Union flags, which was a big part of it. And since those flags were down, CSA was able to take control of B and C. Union sent half of their team towards C, half the team towards B. CSA was able to defeat them in detail. And CSA sent a small group to that A point to just keep decapping it, and that forced the Union to waste a lot of time going for that A point. So overall, a great round from CSA. So if a Union guy dies, they don't come back.
CAMPFRE, campfire song.
Now, if CSA cap all 3 points, they can start a counterattack phase, and they'll finish the game in 3 minutes, or they could wipe the Union. If you want to wipe the Union, though, you got to kill everyone but 3 guys, basically. So, I mean, Union's got 130 guys on their team. You got to kill 127 of them to end the round. Which, when there's a big map like this, it is very difficult to find and kill everybody. So, CSA is pushing to A point.
We pulling out or what?
Die with glory and just charge it.
Online, 40 seconds, quick. Confederates, they come.
Ooh. Got nothing taking losses. Stonewall Brigade's just trying to finish the round right now. I don't... Yeah, they got some guys moving down from the top side of the hill to assist.
I don't fucking appreciate you! With you and your silly handgun!
Hey,
fuck
You suck, officer!
Rolling one knee and I was dressed in Yankee blood.
So, CSA starting a decap there. You do have more Union shifting down from the hill. NYV.
Baby, let's get
Sweet
Gimme!
Now, Union's not losing any more tickets. Well, Union already might be dead. Union charging in to try to prevent this. Hey, Union's gonna win the game. There, we took the point. Okay, I guess I can't do that. Oh my goodness. War of Rights is a perfect game with no bugs at all. Union's crashing down into the few CSA groups that have decapped, or at least tried to. It says the point is capped, but you don't see the flag on there. So, I don't know where it's at. Decided to leave. But the CSA team is crashing down behind Union as they collapse on A.
Full set to A.
On the wall. Oh, shoot him on the wall if you have a load. Shoot him on the wall if you have a load.
TKO, come, charge, forward!
Let's go, Tennessee. Let's go with decoys.
He gave an order.
I'm fucking...
So CSA is going to get this decap. You do have some Union vibing in the corn here.
Oh, friendlies. Oh. Those aren't friendlies. Oh.
Oh, at least I did my goal of killing someone and taking them to hell with me.
Hey!
So this round's going to be over in 3 or so minutes, wherever the flag may be. Well, it's not there anymore, and here goes CSA flag. So CSA response charging in, NYV, the last of the Union, charging in.
Start saying,
Check your eyes! Situation!
Anyways, where's the rest of the Union at? I mean, there's a couple of Union guys here and there. Ah, here comes a group. This 4 is going to save the Union. 5. Why would you pick up the flag? What are you doing? Blackjack, you know no one can spawn on that anymore. Why are you picking it up? Not that it matters, but... Not that it matters at this point anyways. Anyways. That's going to be the end of our round. Huge win from CSA. But with that all being said, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you want to support the channel more, we have a Patreon where you can get a live stream of all the broadcasts we do. You can advertise your regiment on the bottom of our videos and get an additional broadcast per week. Besides that, though, we have our Discord, merch, Instagram, TikTok, and X page. All those links are in the description as well. But regardless of that, I appreciate you all, and we will see you all in the next one. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night.